Sandra from the Women's Economic Opportunity Center helps women and minorities grow their business ventures. And Juan is a WeGot client who started WeFAM, which is what?
WeFAM is a nonprofit organization. We are incorporated with the state and awaiting our 501c3 status with the IRS. But basically what we do, we raise money for men and women and children to be able to come in to various barbershops and beauty salons and redeem free haircutting services in an attempt to mentor and motivate these people towards constant self-improvement, education, and success.
So where did this idea come from?
I've kind of been in a lot of situations myself, and I'm a barber for a long time, and I kind of see the joy that comes out of people that come in and get their hair cut, and I figured that if there was some way that the people who can't afford these haircuts would still be able to come in and receive these services, even though they can't afford them, I thought that it would probably help, kind of boost their self-esteem and lead them towards a brighter future.
So have you been able to get started yet, or are you still in the ramping up phase?
Yeah, we're still in the ramping up phase, but shortly here, I believe everything come together the way that it should.
Now, this is an interesting change of pace, I guess, Sandra, because typically we're talking about commercial enterprises.
Right.
This is a nonprofit organization.
Right.
I can still get help?
Yes. WeOc does, whether you're for-profit or nonprofit, our services are available to you. So yes. And what I really loved about this concept and idea was that Juan saw a need, because typically in the fall, barbers in our community do things of this nature. And he saw a need for extending this service year-round.
Yeah, so it has to be one of those, some of us have all been broke at some point, and when you can't afford to get, just even a haircut, that's tough.
Yeah, and it's rough, especially for children. They go throughout the school year, and sometimes, the parents can't afford to just keep up with the upkeep and the responsibilities of, being maybe single. And I feel like this would give the children the opportunity to build up their self-esteem so that, and also lessen distractions in school. But if they, some kids see themselves as the ugly duckling, it's like we don't want the kids to grow up and think of themselves as such. We constantly want them to see themselves in the brightest light that will give them hope for the brightest future.
So what's this timeline? Have you figured this out yet?
For the first program that we're launching, Here Comes Your Future with the children, it's going to start the beginning of the school year and last throughout the duration of the school year. And we are introducing also another program that'll help affect the adults that are coming back into societies through work release and halfway house programs. We're just trying to build up the confidence level inside these people so that I feel like if you look good, you're going to feel good, and you're going to be good.
Yeah. Is there a particular issue that you helped WeFAM solve?
I would probably say it was the, Juan has phenomenal ideas. So it's probably just narrowing it down and focusing first off with the school age youth. And then growing from there and expanding the programs and the offerings.
It is probably difficult anytime you get started with a project that you're passionate about. You want to do all of it all at once.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have somebody help you kind of put things in the right order.
And that's why I really appreciate working with Sandra at the WeOc program, because they pay special attention to details and know how to break those details down in an orderly fashion. That when you go out, you complete that assignment happily and you bring it back, and she's like, oh, this is good. Okay, this is the next phase. And next thing you know, you look up and it's like, oh man, we're here. Great job, Sandra. I greatly appreciate it.
And again, if you want help with your business or your nonprofit, again, talk to folks that have done it already, have been there, have seen it done hundreds of times. The WeOc, the Women's Economic Opportunity Center, part of the NIC. See the details on the screen. We'll be right back on Insight.